Well, hello, beautiful people. This is Jessica Jones with Taurus Financial Solutions, coming to you today with a quick video on how to avoid probate. So I get a lot of questions about, do I need a will? Do I need a trust? What is probate? Why do we have it? What is it for? You know, this kind of thing. So here's just a quick PSA on probate. Probate is the process of distributing your estate. Usually you have to go through probate if you do not have a trust. A trust will sidestep probate, and each state is a little bit different with their probate rules as well. And I'll get into more details on trusts versus wills in other videos. But as far as probate goes, there's a few good ways that you can avoid having your heirs go through probate, because it's costly. It can take a long time to distribute your assets the way you want them to be distributed. And you know, it's just a process, the courts and this sort of thing. So it's basically determining the validity of the will that the decedent had left. So there's good ways around probate though, and if you can avoid it or allow your beneficiaries to avoid it, that is ideal. All right. So number one, you can put designated beneficiaries on your assets. Okay, so like in the instance of annuities or life insurance and other accounts too, you put a designated beneficiary on there. So that's in most cases, especially with annuities and life insurance and insurance policies, it's going to go directly to the beneficiary. No questions asked. None of that will go through probate at all. But make sure that you do have beneficiaries on all of your accounts whenever possible. Another way to do that is to have a joint owner. So, you know, when you're thinking about your estate planning, having a joint owner is going to help that too, like a child or somebody that helps you with your finances anyway, maybe a power of attorney or something like that. So that'll help as well. Obviously, another way to do it is to create a trust. Trusts are very important. They're not just for very wealthy people. They're for most people, actually. If you have any kind of assets, any kind of properties, homes, I mean, really anything that you want to go, obviously where you want it to go. Unfortunately, I've seen so many families get into, oh my gosh, battles about who gets what. And I wanted mom's diamond necklace, and I get her jewelry, and I get the car, and it's just a nightmare. So if you want to spell out how your assets will be distributed, a trust is a really fantastic way to do this. Now, they can be costly. Because you do have an attorney set them up for you, and I'm not a trust attorney or estate planning attorney, but it's important to work closely with these people because they will really help you distribute your assets the way you want them distributed. So there's no dispute. It's all spelled out how you want everything to go. You can also gift assets before you die. You get some tax breaks for that as long as it's not over a certain amount. So that's a good way to kind of start distributing assets if you want to help your kids out while you're still living, or your heirs, grandkids, whatever, for school, maybe, or for a down payment for a home or something like that. That's a cool way to start distributing assets before your death. But those are the few main ways to avoid probate and probate courts, because as I said, it can be costly and it can take a long time depending on your state. So if you just have a will, you more than likely are going to have to go through probate courts, or your beneficiaries are. So make sure you either make sure there's beneficiaries on all your accounts, or you have a trust, or you have a joint owner on some of your accounts, your bank accounts or brokerage accounts, that sort of thing. And that'll really help avoid probate. Obviously, you're going to be gone, so it's not going to be your problem, but if you want to make it easier on your beneficiaries, this is the way to do it. All right. As always, thanks for listening. If you have any questions, reach out, email me, call me. It's taurusfinancialsolutions.net, and have a beautiful day. Bye.